No Good Deed follows three couples as they make desperate attempts to claim a prime piece of real estate, but who ends up buying the Morgan home in the end? Of course, this Netflix series isn't just about home hunting. Every character in this black comedy is hiding a secret, and the house in Los Feliz is hiding more than any of those vying to have their offer accepted. Add in the fact that the current owners, Paula and Lydia Morgan, Ray Romano and Lisa Kudrow, can't agree on much of anything, and this competitive market becomes all the more complicated. At the start of Netflix's No Good Deed, it's clear that the Morgans experienced something terrible in the Los Feliz house. It's been 3 years since a tragic death occurred within the walls, which means the time has finally come that Paul and Lydia don't have to disclose the ugly truth while selling. The mystery of precisely what happened is the overarching focus of this series, but the added question of which No Good Deed characters would end up with the Morgan home shares the stage. Would it be the celebrity neighbor and his gold-digging wife, the trying-to-conceive lesbian couple, or the mother's boy and his expecting wife? Leslie and Sarah bought the Morgan house at the end of No Good Deed. Leslie earned some points in their favor solving Jacob's murder. Poppy Liu in No Good Deed, won. Though Leslie and Sarah were taken out of the running pretty early in No Good Deed after they were caught snooping around the house at night, they were the lucky couple to win over the Morgans in the end. This had everything to do with Leslie's role in solving Jacob Morgan's murder. As a district attorney, Leslie immediately sensed that something was off with the Morgans. When she researched Jacob's death, she recognized that Paul and Lydia weren't being honest about what happened in the Los Feliz house 3 years prior. However, the Morgans weren't as nefarious as she initially thought. Leslie opened Jacob's autopsy record and saw that the teen was killed by a .40 caliber, not the 9mm pistol that the Morgans owned. It happened that celebrity neighbor J.D. Campbell owned a .40 caliber, and this information allowed Lydia to deduce that Margot Starling had been having an affair with her son and had murdered him to hide her big secret. This information gave the Morgan family immense peace, and as the person who made that possible, it was fitting that Leslie and her wife end up with their home. Of course, everyone else was basically out of the running at this point in No Good Deed, anyway. How Leslie and Sarah got the house over Dennis and Carla. Dennis and Carla ended up pulling their offer. Fagbel in No Good Deed. Technically, all three couples in No Good Deed had their offer accepted at one point or another. JD and Margot were initially supposed to buy the house, but since they were completely broke and couldn't provide funds, the deal fell through. Then, Dennis sent Paul a touching letter about his hopes and dreams of raising his family at the Los Feliz house, mentioning his eagerness to watch his son climb Lydia's beloved mandarin orange tree. This led Paul to accept Dennis and Carla's offer, but this all fell apart thanks to some manipulation on Sarah's part. By complete coincidence, Sarah ended up being the OBGYN to deliver Carla's baby in No Good Deed. Sarah recognized the couple as prospective buyers of the Morgan home, and after learning that their offer was accepted, she sneakily informed them of the murder that happened there. Dennis and Carla backed out of their offer after they saw the many conspiracy theories about the Morgan home on the Citizen app. This left Leslie and Sarah the only couple left to make an offer, where Dennis and Carla ended up moving to in No Good Deed. Everyone got a happy ending, or, at least, the ending they deserved. Though Dennis and Carla were manipulated out of buying the Morgan house, they got their own happy ending in No Good Deed. After J.D. Campbell learned the truth about his wife Margot, he burned down his own Los Feliz mansion with her inside. The murderess lived, leaving only a plot of land to sell, which was perfect for architect Carla since it was her dream to build her own home anyway. Dennis secretly used the $5 million check from Carla's father to purchase the land and fund the new build, and the little family got to work. Margot ended up in jail, while J.D. claimed a role in a western and assumedly rebuilt his wealth, much easier to do without his very expensive wife. Then, Leslie and Sarah moved into the Morgan house and prepared to welcome their little baby. In the end of No Good Deed, everyone got precisely what they deserved, for better or worse.